no. Ah, ooh, ooh, ooh. What time is it? Time I gotta watch. No! Oh, you didn't tell me I was. Ooh, ooh. Oh no, that's not right. You are viewers, and you sit there and you go, oh, isn't Gordon beautiful? You do not creep up. You do not let me come into this television, this cheap television, and you don't not let me know you're there. Because I have a duty to my fans, and I have to look good at all times and upset George Clooney. The Knights are drawing in. Here they are. Who's that? Penny, yes, Georgia. We know something they don't know. Sherry, James, wandering around trying to look useful. He's a dad, you see. You have to always look as if you're on top of things. Oh, Auntie Deb and Uncle Cat, yes, that's very good. Who else is there? I'm just looking at the messages. Oh, there, Debs. Ness and Dormer, yeah, nobody sleeps an arm on. That's it. Oh, and the Hartfords are here. Hello, Alex. Oh, Alex is here. Oh, David Walliams is going to write a story about you one day, Alex. Oh, I've got your game. Okay. I know. Where's Charlie? Somebody said. I know how to get Charlie. Charlie's having a little kip in his basket. Watch this. Oh, and I see that cousin Christine is there. Cleggy. Oh, up and at her, boy. Whoa, yes. What? I didn't tell you. No, were you asleep? No. Ness and Dormer. Nobody sleeps when Clegg is here. Oh, look at his eye. Look at those eyes. Oh, she's got lips like petals. Bicycle pedals. That's very funny. That's very good. Now, tonight's joke. Let's get rid of some of these emojis. That's it. Get rid of all those emojis. That's that one there. I think that's a picture of Alex. I'm not too sure. That's it. Somebody there likes Curb Your Enthusiasm. I recognise that fan. That's good. And good. Okay, just no more for a while. Okay, let's tell them. Yes, tonight's joke has been written by one of you, and you're trying to look all modest now, aren't you, and not smile. Oh, I wonder who he's talking about. Oh, I wonder. Oh, hello, YouTubers. Yes, and you, my Twitters. That's it. What's this? Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just go down to there. Maximus Grace are both wide awake in onesies. Ready to clap, bang, and dance outside tonight. Oh, yes, it's Thursday. I'll just wipe the lens. Oh, you didn't know I was Flemish. Oh, that's good. You're on your best behaviour for Cleggy. Oh, everybody's got a sense of humour. Well, you need a sense of humour. Go down the street, when you're walking down the street, everybody, go down the street with a smile on your face. It will worry everybody. What's she smiling at? What's she got to smile at? And sometimes, here's a good one. Stand in the street looking up. Let's do that. Okay. Now, I know there's not many people in the street at the moment. Just look up. And after a while, people will start to look up. That's it. There's a trick I used to play late at night after I'd had a couple of lemonades. We'd come out of a restaurant and there was a letterbox, and we'd wait till some people walking by, and then all my friends would stand round and I would start talking into the letterbox, saying things like, well, how long have you been there? Well, all right, we'll call the police. And after a while, a little crowd would gather. Yes, of course I'm sure it's lemonade. Anyway, lots of little things to do. Okay, now wait a minute. You just go. Right, now I think I'm going to try this. No, nobody wants to go split screen at the moment because I want to do split screen earlier in the week. Okay, now we're going to try this tonight. Now we're going to try it now as well. Okay, and just see if I can get Alex on. All right. Now this takes a little while. It's adding at the moment, and tomorrow it'll be doing subscription. Oh, Charlie. Hello, Charlie. Who's that? That looks like Penny. That could be Penny or Georgia. I'm not too sure. Right, I'll see if Alex comes on. Of course he won't behave himself. Well, no. No, I do not encourage well-behaved children. When you grow up, people. Alex is watching with me. We'll just wait to see if Alex will come on. But it may be maybe your platform. Yeah, man. Yeah, I know all the jingo jargon. Yes. So we're waiting. Split screen. And you know how to split the screen. What? Tread on it. Yes, that would do it. That would split the screen, wouldn't it? So Alex is watching with me, but we're trying to get him online now. Now, this won't happen for you YouTubers, and it won't happen for you twits. Okay, but it's not going to happen, is it? No, it's not going to happen, no. What? This is the one show that had gone to a wildlife film. Yes, that's it. That's it. We've got Robert De Niro, but the connection has failed. So instead, here is Richard O'Naturist and a 40-minute film about a stick. No, we can't get Alex on because of technology, not because of me. Oh no, if it was down to me, go and get the book. If it was down to me, it would have happened. Yes. Now I'm just going to have a look on the various platforms we have. So excuse me if I look down here. Okay. If I get upset working my computer, I rely on you to console me. Oh, I see we've all got a sense of humour. Computer, console you. Okay, right. Living in a world of my own, meet a better class of person, don't we? Hello. By the way, if any of you, can I just say at this point, because we've got lots of people on my face and YouTube and then Twitch joining us, I just want to say, right, from the bottom of my heart, because this is all libad, it's all libad. I make this up as I go along. You don't think we've got script writers. If in any way or form during this short program, very short program, I upset or offend anybody, I just want you to know I don't give a monkeys. I just wanted to say that. That's a public service announcement. So let's see, Alex is, yes, we couldn't get, we tried to, no, it wasn't, it was Jack or Will we were trying to get on the toilets. That's it. And, the operators, you see, they told me. But anyway, it doesn't matter. And so we'll leave that for now. I'll tell you, I think somebody's trying to get on. I'm most probably related to them. Okay, so we're just going to try and Alex or Jack again, the toilets. We're just trying to use. It doesn't matter. As long as I'm finished by 3 minutes to 8, I'm trying to get you on. The toilets are saying, can we get you on? It's trying to add you now. It's trying to get you on there. So we've all got to go out, and we've got a bell to ring, and Charlie will be wearing his face mask. Okay, it's not a real one. It's just symbolic. It's a gesture like that. That's a gesture. I don't know what it means, but it's a gesture. How old am I? A lot of people ask that. A lot of people do ask that. So I don't think we're going to get Alex on. No, not Alex, Jack. Well, I'm going to be honest, with these Poundland glasses, and other cheap glasses are available. I can't see sometimes. You all look the same to me sometimes, especially when you're walking away. My dad used to say, in show business, he says, never worry if an audience starts to walk away from you, never worry. When they start walking towards you, you need to get worried. So, okay, well, that's not happening. It doesn't matter because we need to get on with the story because it's the David Williams story about the lovey-dovey, right, the teacher. So I'm just checking if there's any more people joining us. Let me see there. Let me see there. Can I just say to Jack and Will and the toilets, right? Now, you will have tried to get on now, and I know it's like you'll go all worried and go around looking at the back of the television. That's the sign for the back of the television, and we won't try anymore. Don't worry about it. Don't be upset. I think we're going to be here for a few more nights. Okay. People ask. Oh yes, a couple of you twits have been asking why I keep doing that. It's not a condition. Yeah, it is actually. I'm after a grant. It's a secret sign. Now you don't touch your face and you don't touch anybody else's face. Okay, so you just do that now. Just do that. That's the secret sign. And it came from my dad, who used to present a program on television in the 60s. No, the 1960s. Ho ho ho. Very good. And it used well, they knew no better. And so that's where that comes from. That was their secret sign. And so I've got it now. I've got it. Okay. So we're not going to try any more technology now. So we're not going to try any more. It's just me and Charlie. We could do split screen, Charlie. Let's do split screen. Okay. Hello, Charlie. How are you? Good. Shall we pretend we're looking at each other? See, Charlie, even though he hasn't got a voice, he is talking in delay. Split screen. See, if we could do that, there's just a line down there, couldn't we? Hang on, we could do it. Look, there's a split screen. This is split screen. Okay. Modern television using the latest technology, and we are in screen now. Oh, can you hear me? Yes. See, we can do it. We can do it. I think being too, I'm just going to have a little sip. Okay. Being a little too imperfect, it gets you what? That's my favourite. Caramel milk. A little bit of caramel in the milk. Very good. Okay. Would you please all stop laughing? Everybody stop laughing. This is a very serious programme. This is the programme that's got Panorama and Newsnight on the run. Okay. When this programme's on, I've said this before and I'll say it again until somebody laughs. Right. When this programme's on, the pubs are empty. Yeah. And to everybody, by the way, all the publicans, all the people who run bars and pubs, like Brewchip, our friends at Brewchip, and all the people, and there are people at Rubber, I see them a lot. You're all doing great work, and you're finding ways of doing stuff. You're opening up your kitchens and doing takeaways and coffees and things like that. Very, very good. You're just keeping the water above your head, aren't you? Just keep the water above your head. That's the thing to do, isn't it? Here we go. There's the bookmark, marking up David Walliams, The World's Worst Teachers book. Okay. This is a very special limited edition. You won't get this on YouTube, or it's limited, where it's been printed backwards. So it's a limited edition. That'll be on that great Yorkshire selling site soon, eBay. Right, I just made that one up. And tonight's joke is written by one of you, and it's a brilliant joke. I think it is the best joke we've ever had. So tonight, coming up after the story. So if we're sitting comfortably, remember it's Mr. and Mrs. Lovey-Dovey and the Sea of Tears, and the wedding ceremony when they got married. So making everybody yuck, right? They're so lovey, love you too, and all that. You put the phone down first. No, you first. And they just got married, and the wedding ceremony has just gone so long. It's just gone so long, and right, she's very Dawn French. Vicar of Dibley has put body out of church, and she shouted to the couple, Lovey and V, who just got married, bog off. So that's where we left it last night. I will continue. This is the get on with it part of the programme. Who enjoyed the split screen? Everyone at the school breathed a sigh of relief. The longest wedding in the history of the world was finally up. Wrong! It had only just begun. For months afterwards, Mr. and Mrs. Lovey-Dovey went on and on and on about their special day. They really were two of the world's very worst teachers. The Lovey-Doveys spent lessons forcing their pupils to watch the 9-hour video over and over again. They particularly enjoyed the Coldplay music. They cancelled the school production of Grease and forced the children to stage Mrs. Lovey-Dovey's opera about Mr. Lovey-Dovey instead. They cleared all the trophies out of the glass cabinet and replaced them with Mrs. Lovey-Dovey's meringue. They threw confetti over each other whenever they passed in the corridor. Worst of all, in assembly, Mr. Lovey-Dovey recited his 10th poem every single day. Here's another verse from it. Now, last night's verse made me laugh. I've not seen this before. For you, my heart... I'll do it in Mr. Lovey-Dovey. For you, my heart will forever be true. Without you, I would always be blue. Blue as in sad, not like as in a surf. So far, so really bad, but things were about to get badder. One day, a bump appeared in Miss Lovey-Dovey's tummy. I'm going to have a baby woo-wah. Any grown-ups in your house speak like that? Exactly how the bump got bigger and bigger and bigger until one day there was no bump anymore, just a really big, yes, you've guessed it, children, baby. Boo, hoo, hoo, it cried. Boo, hoo, hoo, cried his adoring parents. That really big baby grew up to become a really big boy, and before long he became a pupil at St. Valentine's in a school uniform made by his mummy, out of curtains, of course. Now there were 3 Lovey-Doveys at the school, Mr. Lovey-Dovey, Mrs. Lovey-Dovey, and Master Lovey-Dovey. Of course, the boy was the ultimate teacher's pet. He received top marks in everything, 100%, 101%, 1,000,000%. In English classes, he would put his hand up after every single sentence his dear papa uttered. Yes, my angel sent from heaven, Mr. Lovey-Dovey would ask. Daddy, Waddy, I just needed to say well of you that you are the mostest wondermental papa poo-poo in the whole wild worldly woo-wah. Mr. Lovey-Dovey would burst into floods of tears. Boo hoo hoo, I love you so much, my husband. Then he would scamper down the corridor to find his wife, drag her out of her history classroom and into his. Yes, my hubby-wubby, she would ask. I just want to thank you for giving me the greatest gift love could ever offer. What is that, please, pray tell? This perfect child of ours. Then it would be Mrs. Lovey-Dovey's turn to burst into tears. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Why are you crying, Mamma? The boy would ask. Because I'm the happiest, wappiest mummykins in the whole wide world. This would make the boy burst into tears too. Hoo, hoo, hoo. And I am the happiest, wappiest son. Then the trio would all embrace and weep some more, as they were the happiest, battiest family who ever lived. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Yuck, yuck, and yuck again. Hello, Ella Towers. Thank you. Okay, carry on. No, I'm not pretending to laugh like they do on This Morning. I'm really laughing. Oh, Phil and Holly, they are pretending. Oh, I've gone to the break yet. Okay, God, just stop laughing. I hated that. Yes, sir. Oh, it's coming back now. God. Oh, you. Anyway, sorry, get carried away there. Bet you they wish they'd got my tax problems. Back to the story. The Lovey-Doveys needed everyone to know how much they adored each other. So one more assembly together. The theme they picked was Love, Sweet Love. As the family shuffled into the sports hall, dressed, they'd washed it in dressed as huge pink love hearts, the kids burst out laughing. There they are, look. Enough to make you puke, isn't it? Got that, Twitters and YouTubers? Oh, where am I? England, that's right. Mr. Lovey-Dovey looked most displeased. Quiet, please. There is absolutely nothing funny about dressing like this. Yes, there is, shouted a joker from the back. You look like a pink wafer. Ha! We are dressed like this, continued Mrs. Lovey-Dovey, so we can celebrate our most wondermental love with you all. Every morning after we wake up, added my... Oh, no, sorry, wrong voice. I didn't realise I was going to do that. Oh, my eyes are stinging. Every morning after we wake up, added Master Lovey-Dovey, we spend a few hours telly-welling each other how much we love each other. So today we are going to share it with the whole holy school. So perhaps one day you can all be lovely, wubbly, woo-wah as us. The school groaned. What terrific bores this family were. Daddy Waddy. Yes, Sonny Wanny. You begin, Beginny Winnie. Show these nasty, rotten children how wondermental we are. Mr. Lovey-Dovey took a deep breath, turned to his wife and began. Every morning at dawn I say to my wife, I love you more than rainbows. Then Mrs. Lovey-Dovey turned to her son and said, and I say to my son, I love you more than moonbeams. Then Master Lovey-Dovey turned to his father and said, and I say to you, my Papa Poo-Poo, I love you more than ice cream. Then they all burst into floods of tears. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. School went vom. This went on and on and on and on, and then on, some more on, and on and on and on and on, onning and onning and onning and onning. The assembly was going all day. The tears flowed and flowed. Puddles formed, then pools, then lakes. The kids in the sports hall soon realised they were ankle deep in tears. I love you more than snowflakes. I love you more than rose petals. I love you more than sunshine. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Now this was dangerous. There was a very real chance they could drown in tears. Next, the kids were up to their knees, slosh. Then they were up to their waist, slosh. Before long, they were up to their chests, slosh. Only their heads were bobbing above the tears. They screamed for help. Help! Stop this, please. Stop this, please. I can't swim. And there we will stop. And the crowd goes, no. The reason we're stopping is I've just noticed it's 10 to 8 and you need to adjust your pyjamas, go for a week as you're going outside to make some noise with your pots and pans and your little handy wandies. Oh, I've caught it now, haven't I? I do apologise for laughing in the middle of that, but that was very funny. That's my kind of book. That's it. When I was a child, yes, I can remember back that far. Very funny. When I was a child, there was a book that made me laugh, and I don't think it would work now unless they've been called Just William. And I used to think it's by Enid Blyton, but it's by Witch. And when I became a daddy waddy, I used to read it to Sherry and Adam and Sherry. I know. And I could only get through about 3 pages a night because I started to laugh. And it wasn't the story that they enjoyed. They quite enjoyed the story. There's some parents know. It was just me laughing. And sometimes they bring their friends home just to watch me cry, because I'm one of those people who I cry at anything. I'm thinking now of that scene in E.T. when he's in the hospital ward, right? Okay, and I'm starting to, there's a little, can you see, just there? I cry at anything. But I want you to know, scientific fact, listen, if you've got a mummy or daddy who cry, you sometimes wonder when they cry, it means they're else. Because you see, our emotions are closer to the surface, so they come out and it doesn't get all pent up inside there. All right. Oh, thank you very much. Is it Jack or Will? It's one of the top. Happy face and a sad face. That's good. You see, happy, sad. All right. What am I wishing? Oh, Charlie. See, I've caught it now. I've caught the lovey-doveys. Could you go and get the poem? Go and get the poem. What's this? This is do it again because there's a dog leaving. And you've left your ear behind. Right, now, tonight's joke, special joke before tonight's poem. I know, we'll be outside, don't you know? How far's your door? Okay, right, here we go. So no time for split screen. We've done split screen. It was a very good joke earlier on. Right, do it again. Here's split screen. Okay, no, it's very good, isn't it? Okay, right. Okay, don't overdo it. Okay, right. This joke was written by Georgia Knight, age 10, going on 11. Georgia Knight wrote this joke, and she made this joke up. This is she got from a joke book and sent it on to her lovely, handsome granddad. This is a joke that she made up out of her own brains. And this is great. I won't build it up too much. I ought to lower your expectations. It's rubbish. This joke's rubbish. You'll hate it. Lowering expectations. Okay? It was Will who said it. Okay. Tonight, Thursday night's joke on Storytime on GGTV. This is George's joke. Okay. You thought I was going to tell it without you? No, I wasn't. No, I wouldn't do that. Okay. George's joke. Listen to this. Penny, you'll like this. Okay. Where do insects go when they're poorly? I don't know. Where do insects go when they're poorly? To the hospital. The hospital. Hospital. Oh, you just got it. Hospital. It's a joke I don't even need to explain. Unlike mine. That's true. That's very good. Do you all enjoy that? Hospital. All be telling. If ever you tell that joke, go, that's Georgia Knight's joke. Well done, Georgia. Usual fee. Time for tonight's poem, and then we're all outside to say thank you. There's lots of people in your street who work services, the front lines. There's people who work for the National Health Service, National Health Service, and there's people who collect your bins and do your post and serve in shops and do all that. Cleggy says, well done, Georgia, and the toilets say, ha, ha, ha. Right, smile. Smiling is infectious by Spike Milligan. We're going to do it at breakneck speed, but don't break your neck. Smiling is infectious. You catch it like the flu. Well, at me today, I started smiling too. I passed around a corner and someone saw my grin. When he smiled, I realized I'd passed it on to him. I thought about that smile. Then I realized its worth. A single smile, just like mine, could travel around the earth. So if you feel a smile begin, don't leave it undetected. Let's start an epidemic quick and get the world infected with a smile. Ha 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 ha. Thank you so very, very much. Tonight's show I dedicate to my Auntie Eunice Stanton, who lived a fantastic life, and I love her very, very, very much. Have a great night outside, everybody. Go and make as much noise as you can. I love you very much. GTTV is now closing down, but you can